about Resident Evil Remake 2 being third person. Well, so it's said anyway.
What?
One of the leaks for Resident Evil Remake 2 is that it's definitely going to be third person.
Really? Where's this leak come from, and where did you find out about this?
You know that guy who's like leaking loads of information and sometimes
Oh
it's
no,
been
you're not
right
talking
and
about.
sometimes he hasn't?
You're not talking about that fucking bug. You're not talking about
Bug.
fucking Avid Expert, are you?
I don't think it's that one.
Does he sound like a bug? Does he sound like a
No.
fucking grasshopper? No.
No, I know what you're on about. No. It's information
Where's
that comes from
Barry?
me.
Where's Barry?
No, it's none of these cunts. Well, sorry, I didn't mean to call them cunts. Sorry,
That's fine. No, that's cool, man. Keep it coming.
fucking, I'm just saying, it wasn't from one of those. It was just off, it was all this leaked information, like you're saying who, like, the season 3 characters would be on this, and who they would be in Infinite, and shit
All
like
right.
that. Like, I don't really give a crap.
Alright, so we got some talking to do now before we start to play this shit, so because we can't just leave that there. So, my first question is, how do you feel about that, if that happens to be the case?
What, Resident Evil Remake 2?
In terms of,
It
you
depends.
said, yeah.
It depends what it means by third person. Does it mean over the shoulder, or does it mean...
Oh, you said third
fucking
person.
Third, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure what it means by that. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, it's gonna have fixed cameras. It's like, are you sure though? I thought third person... Well, it's kind of a bit weird. Like, I would call third person the one in, like, 4 and all that, fucking over the shoulder. You know what I mean? I don't know what... I'm a bit confused.
I'm a little
By
bit
that.
confused.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I don't know, man. Like, what do you reckon that means? He said in there as well, if we don't hear anything about it by the end of this year, which is highly doubtful we will, we'll definitely hear something about it next year, for sure.
Because when you told the story first, I thought you said first person. I actually thought you said first person. So you mean to say it's going to be third person like 4, 5, and 6?
I don't know.
But that's what third person is.
said-
Well, actually, no. That's because
Well,
7.
They're both third person, aren't they? Even
Yeah,
the ones
yeah,
from the original, that's like third person as well.
So you're saying then that over the shoulder is still third person?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree with
That's what
that.
I've always classed. Third person is always a view from outside. That's what I imagined what third person was.
Because if you look at Resident Evil 4, that's over the shoulder. But then when you look at over the 5, that's kind of third person, but still over the shoulder. And then when you look at 6, if you really think about it, that's more third person than fucking over the shoulder. Do you know what I mean? It's like it kind of progressed to like third person in the end, if you really think about it. But anyway, if it is to be a third person or over the shoulder or third person, whatever. I mean, when I hear third person, I think GTA. I kind of think Dead Rising. That's what I think.
So maybe it will be fixed cameras then.
But you said the leak said it was third person.
Yeah, but like, what would fixed camera angles be then?
Well, that's just what they're called, really, isn't it? Fixed camera angles.
Well, I just don't know. Well, it's probably fucking over the shoulder third person then, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Alright, well, if it is like... Okay, so if it is like 4, then I hope it's more like Dead Space, where you got full movement, sure, but I mean, in Dead Space, you don't feel like you don't feel fluid in Dead Space, do you? You still feel kind of clunky, and that's really good. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's not like and then compare that to Resident Evil 6, and you got like flexibility, then
you
some.
know, I am keeping my expectations for the remake, the second remake, at an all-time low. I have no faith in Capcom whatsoever. I have no faith in them. I had faith in them. Like, after all the shit they did, they brought it back, in my opinion. Like, I was like, oh yeah, they're doing alright, and I can't remember what they were doing with Resident Evil 7 and shit. I was like, yeah, this is good. They're on a good roll, like, you know, and it's just like, the more I look at them, like, Street Fighter 5's really a bag of shit, really. Street Fighter 4 was a bag of shit. Resident Evil's been a bag of shit for years. Anything Capcom's brought out in the last couple of years has been a bag of shit, because they're falling back into their old ways again, and it's just fucking it just does. I have zero faith in Remake 2 being what everyone thinks it's going to be. It's going to be disappointing.
Can I ask
it might
you something?
be good, but it's going to be disappointing. What?
What do you mean Street Fighter 4 is a bag of shit? What the fuck are you saying, man?
Well, I like Street Fighter 4 better than this.
Man.
But even...
Yeah, I know. I do as well. But you say it's a bag of shit.
It is, man.
I think it's because you can't progress past fucking a certain point level.
You're right.
I respect you for saying
You're
that.
right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, fair play.
But Street Fighter 2 is probably my best game because of how basic it is. And it does have your fucking inputs and shit like that. But for what it is, you can play it at a very bog standard level and be very good at it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it is like a game of chess. It's all, you know, controlling certain elements.
Yeah.
Of the battlefield, of the character, or, you know, depend on your character and stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of lost its way since then.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Now you can't even get, like... You have to be way more fucking skilled.
What do you reckon?
To be at an average level. Yes.
What, in this game?
Yes, of course. Compared to Street Fighter 2 or anything like that, yes, of course. These games haven't been easy to play for fucking ages. They haven't been pick up and play for fucking ages. Like, it's just...
Wait, did you not think that was pick up and play? Street Fighter 5? Because that's the whole concept of it. The whole concept of 5 is to make it easy for people who never even played the game before. But
I understand that, but it's still just like... There's still so many fundamentals that I just don't understand the concept of them.
Fair enough. Mate, I'll tell you right now. Just keep mashing your fucking crush counter moves. Just keep mashing it, man. So, that's something you should always do. Because you don't use that enough. Your crush counter. You got to go into training mode. Go to crush counter, and then figure out what to do with your character after you land that crush counter. Like what the best fucking combo to do after that. It's easy as fuck, man. Go in training mode and fucking set it to counter on. That's it in dummy settings. That's it. I wish I could teach you, man. Wait, why can't I, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's done a glitch on me. It actually won't let me, press this close button where it says current missions as soon as you start up the game. Ah, shit. Let me try something. No, it's still not letting me do it. Oh, that's bullshit, man. I'm gonna have to restart the stream.
Sorry, mate.
Oh, that sucks. I hate this, man. I was having a fucking good conversation then. Alright, well, part 2 coming right up.